Yep. All right. Looks like we are. Looks like we are live. Okay, good. My YouTube dashboard still doesn't say I'm live, but sure, fine. All right. Okay. Hey, folks. Hey, Orange Blur. Welcome. How am I? I am still not doing great, to be honest. Alright, just making sure I got everything set up here properly. Okay. Alright, good. Oh boy. We got the long hair going on. We got the quarantine hair. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Hello, folks. Welcome. Welcome. Yep, you're there with the hair too. Yep, I'm growing out my mullet. I am party in the back and receding party in the front. Is the look we are currently going for. Hey folks. Yep, this is pod racing. Oh man. You've been watching the PS1 series. Yep, you got 3,000 hours to go, I guess, if you just finished Jade Cocoon, because that was one of the early ones. Oh boy. Alright, so how am I feeling? I'm not really feeling any better than I was last time I streamed, which was a month ago. So, kind of at this point, I figured a few days ago, like, shit, this just might be my life now, with how things are, so I might as well just go back to doing this, because it's the alternative is just moping and not streaming, or still feeling bad but I can still stream at the same time. So it's might as well do this, I guess. So I have a appointment tomorrow with a lung specialist that finally able to be seen in person. So I got sick in late March, and tomorrow is going to be the first time a doctor will see me for more than 15 seconds in person since late March. but yeah, as you can tell, I still have this fucking cough. My chest is still killing me, like from the center sternum up to my left shoulder, like all of this, including up to here, is still sore as hell. Like you just had your first workout in months, and you're sore from it. That's the sensation it is. And I actually have trouble lifting my left arm too. Like right arm is fine, completely fine on that side, but left arm, holy shit. But I have been doing some VR stuff off stream in the last week or so, and I can manage. Like, it's not super painful, it's just kind of a thing that I know is there. And it sucks. It sucks. So yeah, hopefully the doctor, the lung specialist tomorrow, we can figure out something, because in the last month or so I've been taking Singulair, which is for COPD and breathing things. And and it hasn't really done anything. And then I accidentally took 2 doses of it a week or so ago. I'm supposed to only take it at night when I'm going to bed. But one morning I got up and I was groggy, and I have like 5 pill boxes now. So I grabbed the wrong one, and I accidentally took another singular in the morning. And man, there's a reason why they have you take those at night. 'Cause it's like a similar sensation to a really strong breath mint, that you can kind of feel it exhaling cold air. It's like that, except it's coming from your lungs, which is kind of alarming to have kind of in the middle of the day. So they expect it to do that when you're just getting up. There we go. Okay. My Discord wasn't updating. All right, folks. Let's see. So, anyways, that catches you up on what I've been doing in the last while. Not much. Not a whole lot. I have, for Streamwise stuff, I bought this Android smartwatch. So now we can see my heart rate on stream while I'm doing streams. Did my internet go down or something? Or did everybody just stop chatting all at the same time? I actually don't know. Am I still live? I don't even know. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. All right, good. Because all of a sudden I got 0 chat messages, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? All right, so anyways, tonight, we're going to be doing 2 streams. I was actually going to stream last night too, but I had everything set up. I had like my tweets and announcements written, and then all of a sudden I got really sick from what I had for dinner. So I had to cancel that. It was canceled before I even announced it. But today, we're good though. So yeah, first set of the stream is going to be playing through Catlateral Damage, a little bit of the regular version, and then the VR version, and then play through all of SUPERHOT VR. SUPERHOT VR is what I used to test how my arm was feeling for being able to do VR stuff. So this is really fun, and I want to play through that. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing. And then after we're done with SUPERHOT, I'm going to take a break for an hour or so, and then come back online, and we'll resume the Half-Life Alyx playthrough, because I'm still like an 1/8 of the way through that game, and I really want to finish that one. So we'll do that. That's going to be the plan for tonight. Okay, so Catlateral Damage. This game was part of the recent Itch.io Racial Justice and Equality bundle that had like 1,000 things in it for like $5 or something. So this was one of the ones in it, and this game is really interesting to me. You'll see what it is when we get to it. So there's 2 different versions of this. There's the regular version, which can be played like any first-person shooter, or first-person what? And then there's also a VR build of it. So we'll play a little bit of the regular version just to show you an example of the gameplay. and then we'll hop into the VR version, which is a little ridiculous. So let's do it. All right. All right. So, you can see up there in the top right, we actually have a heart rate monitor now. So that was one of the things that my watch is going to be doing. My sweet smartwatch. I figured out how to send heart rate data to it. So anytime we're doing VR or a spooky game or something, you can see now beats per minute of how my heart's going. Whew, okay. All right. So this is Catlateral Damage. the regular version of the game. Let's see. Timer. Go. Okay. Alright. Where's my cursor? There it is. Okay. 100 seems high, but that, like, I checked it with my pulse. Like, believe me, it is accurate. It is quite accurate. Alright, this is a little loud, so I'm gonna turn this down. Alright, Catlateral Damage. So, you might be able to guess what this game is. Alright, objective mode. I already played this a little bit, so we unlocked some kitties here. We'll play as the standard, the default cat, Nippy. This actually looks a lot like my cat. So I'll use this one. A pulse oximeter. I have a phone that has that built into it. But, it's, from what I understand, it's not accurate. Alright, so, you play as a cat that knocks things off of tables or whatever onto the floor. So you just left click for left swipe, right click for right swipe, jump with spacebar, and it is some quality video gaming. So there's power-ups that will, like here, there should be a power-up in here. For swatting increase, and that just makes things go farther. That power-up I found is not as good as you think it might be, because you can actually knock stuff from one surface to another if it gets too high. So it ends up not being as useful as you think. Alright, so this is what the regular version of Catlateral Damage looks like. So now let's load up the VR version here, because the VR version is something else. It is quite something else. So let me get this stowed away here. Yep, it's called the pause menu. They went there. Alright, so let's get the controllers working. Okay. Man, streaming VR stuff is kind of a pain in the ass. Oh, as this, yep. Speak of the devil. This my whole fucking audio pack falls off my chair. Okay, this. I also have input monitoring set up. So now you should be able to... Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Well, this was working. Alright, hold on, let me back out of that and reload that. I swear these things do work sometimes. Yeah, all I have is a regular first-gen Vive. Okay, well my input monitor is not working great. Fucking hell. And I don't know why. Of course. Maybe it'll magically start working once we load up into the game. Okay. As always, off to a fantastic start here on the Purry stream. And now my belt is on upside down. Cool. Ugh. This is why you hardly ever see people do VR streams. 'Cause it's just... Oh, fucking hell. It is just the biggest pain in the ass. Okay. Alright, we did it. We put on a belt successfully. Where'd my audio thing go? Alright. Now we should be good. Now I can go be a virtual cat. Okay. I have not tried out RTX voice because I have a weird setup for my microphone stuff, and it would potentially do more harm than good for my setup. So yeah, I did consider it. All right. Yeah, the Index is a big purchase. I've actually been looking at the Oculus Quest recently. Okay, so for this I need to... One is everything else still working? Yes. And I can actually see chat better through this. Okay. I'm assuming you can still hear me. Good. Alright. Catlateral Damage Vr. Let's play this smoking banger here. Okay. So for whatever reason it starts up in like mini screen mode. Okay. And then my audio disconnected. Great. Alright. Robot British lady had to tell me my power is off. Okay, now I can hear sound. Alright. So, Catlateral Damage VR. Alright. So, this camera view, by the way, is only for the main menu here. Okay. So, there's me. I'm a cat. All right, objective mode, litter box mode. Litter box mode is kind of the sandbox mode, because of course. So let's just do objective mode. So in order to do things in the menu, you have to knock it off the table. Okay, so the controls for this. You can see we have a little watch on our cat paw here. So I have to hold down the trigger to do the kitty teleport here. And then there is no quick turn. So you kind of have to... Oh god. I forgot to move away my systems here. Alright. Alright. Why can I not? Alright. Oh, the mouse is on screen too. Alright, there we go. Okay. So there is no quick turn in this like in Half-Life Alyx. You kind of just have to turn in place and hope for the best. All right, let's go for this. All right, I think we can get a new cat if we do this. I'm not. Shit. Okay. All right. Everything's fine. So this, in the regular game, you get the power up for that by going through that little cardboard tunnel thing, but I don't think you can actually do that in VR. Okay, that gave us a new cat. What's our time looking like? Okay. Oh shit! What I hit there. Okay, that's my chair. So this is kind of the problem with this game, is that the reach isn't anywhere near long enough for this. And there's no quick turn, so you kind of have to just, oh god, shit, what was that? Oh, that was my desk. Okay, I took a screenshot in Steam, apparently. Okay, so this is very accurate cat simulator. Why am I over here now? Yes, like that. Yep, accurate. So what is this? Wall of Love. Sure. I have a feeling these might be the developers' previously made games. Or what those are. It is already... my headset is already fogged up. A whole lot. Whew. Alright. Yeah, we're getting there. Like, what's my heart rate up to? I can't even see it, because the thing isn't working. Like, I think the highest I ever saw it when I was testing was 120, but I was hardly doing anything strenuous. Am I getting bonus points? Oh shit, we finished it. Okay. Whew. Where am I? Okay. So now in order to lead the level... Okay. Sure. About 130? Oh man. Okay. So anyways, this is Catlateral Damage. So there's litter box. This is how you do the level select. You use this thing to do this. So we're selecting the piano level. Whew. Okay. So this is untimed. There's also nothing on this paw, by the way, in case you were wondering. Oh man. So this is the greatest game ever made. Is kind of what I'm trying to get at here. So you want, what the hell? Okay, this is what the out of bounds camera looks like. That's an interesting way to do it. QWERTY madness. Okay. So you hold down the menu button on the controller to do this. Go back to the main menu. And yeah, this is this sure is a game. This is definitely a headset seller here. Okay. Whew. Oh, my glasses are so steamed up. Okay. Extremely exciting game. Small window. Oh, did it change the... Ah, shit. Okay, so this is one of those games that changes the... It changes the window size. Oh, also. What the hell? Oh, dang it. Somehow I hit my mouse and all of that. And it changed over to my other scene. Nice. Yep. Oh boy. See, this is the other problem with streaming in VR, is that if something goes wrong, you can't easily tell. And I'm supposed to have a thing where I can see my stream output by turning my controller around like that, but it's not working right now. Probably for the same reason my my input monitor isn't working, I'm guessing. Okay. So anyways, that's Catlateral Damage. It's very good. It is very good. Yep. Yeah, sorry about that. Whenever it changes levels, it loads a new executable apparently. And it changes the window size down to like nothing. And I wasn't able to tell. And I couldn't read chat anyways because it was so foggy in my headset that I just can't read it. I saw you posted it to YouTube, Ed. I am halfway through part 1 of it. I heard from him that he made the correct choices during the game. And yeah, we gotta race Grand Stream again sometime in the near future. All right, SUPERHOT VR. So, regular SUPERHOT started out as I think it might have been either a game jam game or like a student project, maybe. You still don't have a CRT, but do you have a way to play it off of the stream capture or something, maybe? I don't know. It can be a very unofficial race, because I'll be playing off of a flash card anyways. But yeah, SUPERHOT VR, I think this was like 2014 maybe, when the original version came out of this. And it's, the gimmick for this is that it is a game where time moves when you move. So whenever you move the mouse or move the movement arrow keys on your keyboard, it would also step through time, and bullets would move and characters would move as you moved. So you'd be able to plan out everything you do kind of in advance, and have things that would happen in a very small span of time happen as quickly as you want them to. And so the VR version of SUPERHOT functions very similarly. I've never played the original SUPERHOT, so I can't really directly compare it, but I have a feeling they're very similar games. And yeah, this game is really neat. This I got in some sort of bundle not that long ago. I think there's a VR bundle on Humble Bundle maybe, and that's where I got it. And man, this is probably one of the better VR games that I played. I played through this about a week or so ago, and I liked it so much I wanted to play through it again. So here we are. We're gonna play through it again. It's probably my third favorite VR thing behind Half-Life Alyx and Google Earth. So high praise for this one. This is pretty much the only promo stuff we have for SUPERHOT VR, but I think that looks really cool. So they did well with that. Okay, so let's get this going here. So what do I need to do here? Luckily, this is one of those games where I don't have to worry too much about hitting things in my setup. Alright. Alright, I've cooled down a little bit here. Take a drink, and then get going. This isn't a really long game, so we should be done with this fairly shortly. All right. All right, I gotta launch this from the Steam VR launcher, because this is actually a proper Steam VR game and not a Unity executable like the cat game was. Okay. Oh. I haven't recognized any of the songs in those remixes. Okay, good. So we got all that. Turn up that audio. All right, Pi OS, operating system of the future, TM. All right. So this is what the game looks like launching from a default save. Let me push away my monitors here so I don't break them. All right, so here's our virtual hands. I can pull down the triggers to do this. All right, so this is kind of the look of the game. Everything but you and enemies is just flat shaded white and blue. All right, time moves when you move. So if I hold still here, so if I move the headset, you can see it moving. If I move my hands, it moves. So there we go. So if I have something on my hand and I press down on the touchpad, it'll let go. So that's how you change over stuff. Hey, Josh. Okay. Super hot. All right, so hold down the triggers and then. All right. Okay, that's how you do it. Oh, he got me with the punch. Okay. Oh. Okay, that works too. Oh, that not? Okay, sure. Super hot. So it's also really hard for me to see where the hey stand here mark is in this game because it's a turquoise circle and everything else is a very similar color. Okay. Whew. Super hot. So you can touch the bullets with your virtual hand. Okay. All right. Hard catch. Throwing these is quite difficult, as it turns out. Like trying to throw them like actual. There we go. That's the first time I've ever hit something throwing it like that. Super hot. Whew. Okay. All right. So you can do that and see it does that to your hand. But you can still pick up things. So you can't take weapons with you when you go between scenes here. Oop, oop. Okay. Whew. Okay. Alright, death by calculator. That's how you do it. So I have played this before, by the way. Oh. Alright. Death by kettle. This is called the Utah kettle, I think? Or teapot? It's the something teapot. It's a very famous 3D model that's used in like everything. Like if you fire up Blender and say, hey, put a teapot in my scene, that's what you get.
Super hot. Super hot. Super.
Alright, which way is forward?
Super.
Oh, you can choose weapons between scenes? Nice. Are you ready to play? Sure. Yeah, like the Blender monkey, except it's actually a thing. Show your dedication. Alright. So we got this. This is called the hacker room, apparently. So here's where all the achievements are. See, I've already played this. I never got any of these. Like, I don't know what the hell fitness club would be. Or there's one about a guy sitting on a toilet. Ha, what? Sure. I like most of these, I'm not even sure how you get them. I just suddenly got them in a lot of things. These are story ones, though. I'm assuming this is a self-portrait. Sure. We got this cool. This is like an Amiga style screen here, and Out of Bounds looks like this. For some reason there's that down there. What did I hit? My keyboard. Nice. So I like if you get closer to the speakers, the music gets louder. Sure. Alright. This be super hot. This be the right protect tab is off? Sure. Authentic floppy loading sounds. Also shadows. Put on your headset. All right. Break in. So yeah, I know going down there. Oh. I know we go down there next, so yeah, I guess you could cheese a gun down there. Oh. Hello? So you can do this, by the way. Your weapons do block shots. You can also do that. Got him. Super hot. Oh, I missed a death earlier, by the way. Okay, let's see if this works. This should add a save or a death. Okay, hopefully that added a death to my overlay. I'm just gonna trust that it worked, because I did die earlier. Okay. Okay. It did work. I'll be damned. Something I made worked, you guys. It's a miracle. Okay. Alright, we got him with the no scope. Okay. We're gonna need to do this to block those.
Super
Okay.
hot.
Whew.
Super hot.
Hey, Flames.
Super
Good to see you too.
hot.
Super hot. Hey? Bye-bye. Oh. So... this game automatically picks up those, those end of segment triangles from time to time. Whew. So sometimes it will... oh god, my gun is doing bad things. Okay, so even if an enemy gets shot, their bullets will still continue to bullet. Like that. That it? Hello? Oh. Hello. Wait for it. Sure.
I found myself enjoying that experience actually a lot more, and then I was able to put it down when I was done with it, and not feel, because I just didn't do all of the BS, you know, like all the crafting and blah 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 that you could just sink hours and hours and hours into. I just like, I don't want to do it. It's not fun to me. So yeah, and I found myself like enjoying that experience more. But I think it's hard to do that in those types of things, because all the while while you're doing
Sure.
it, I could have a better gun, I could have better armor, if I would just craft all this stuff and order
Please put on your headset. Okay. So that looks like the sun has kind of gone down in game here. All right. Did all of my shots seriously miss the guy in the back? Come on. Oop. Okay, that's a problem. No! Okay. Alright, we saved it. Okay. How did they all those miss? Okay. Sure. Uh-oh. So you can shoot bullets out of midair, by the way. Oh, all right. What? All right. Sure. Sometimes this game's rules don't make any sense.
Super.
Okay. Hey, Mapbox. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we got 3 shotgun guys here. Okay. Seriously, shotgun? Okay. Okay. Super hot.
Super hot.
Whew. Took it 2 minutes. Wait, did I, Oh, I must have hit the... There we go, okay. Thank you for telling me that the time wasn't running. I would have never known. Okay. Okay. Take a peek. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, come on. Alright. We just gotta... Yep, okay. Okay. Don't bring ninja stars to a gunfight. Do bring a martini glass, though. Okay. Alright, then this part. Another show your commitment. Whew. Look down. Oh god. I am dedicated. I have potential. I gotta defog my headset for a second here. Whew. Alright. Back in it. Oh, it broke for you? Nice. Take the disc. Oh. Okay. Has anything else changed here? Okay, this is new. Sure. Huh. Mind is software. Okay. Okay, this part. So there's grip buttons on the the sides of the Vive wands here. So you gotta hold down the grip buttons and then pull the trigger while pointing at, like that. And then you can tell if you're able to do that because your hands will stop doing whatever they're doing. So they give you another mechanic here. But trying to aim this is hello? Also, time runs at full speed while it's doing that. Okay. I'm almost ready.
Super hot. Super.
Oh, I just noticed.
Super hot.
Nice shadows. So we're just canonically just a pair of hands,
Super.
even though you have to get shot in the headset to actually lose. Sure. This, I think this is a bowl. Bark, bark. Yeah. Shoot them. Hammer time. Yeah. Okay. Trying to get the timing right for aiming is not easy. Alright, hammer time. Oh, shit. So if you hear that sound, that means you're shooting bullets with bullets.
Super hot.
Okay. So the first time I played this, I died on the stage like 40 times at least. But after I figured out how the game actually works, then this is a bit easier for me. Oop, is that gonna hit? No, of course not. Whew. How about I bring a gun to the fight? Oh.
Super hot.
Whew.
Super hot.
No, first Super Hot was an FPS just like this.
Super.
It controlled like a traditional one. I think you might be able to get like the tech demo for original Super Hot online, maybe. And then they eventually made it into a full retail thing. But I'm not sure about that, so can't tell you. So this stage took me forever the first time I did it. So I got pretty good at doing this part. It's this next screen is what was tough. If I do. Okay. Alright, that didn't quite go to plan. But we did it. Where even am I? Be nice if I could see my lineup here. Oh, okay.
Prove your worth. Reach the pyramid.
Alright. We gotta reach the pyramid. And there's the sacred toilet paper. Oh. Plant died. Yep. It's probably just sleeping. It'll be okay. See, this one's fine. It'll be okay. Sure. All right. I don't know if we can. Yeah, you can't interact it. Any of that. Okay. Who throws a shoe? Honestly. Oh, not me. Okay. So if we keep the pole between us and the guy on the left, we don't have to deal with him shooting. So you can't technically use the your little ray gun hands thing to do that. But I'd rather just do this. Okay. What? How did that? Okay. Sure. Okay. Yeah, you don't really have to use the hand beams. And they're honestly just more trouble than it's worth. Alright, so this level's called Outer Heaven, by the way. I never played Metal Gear 5, I think. So I don't know if this is what that looks like. But there's a boat back there, helipad. So maybe 5 is on the to-do list. Along with like a billion other things. Oh, looks like the big shell. Shit. Alright. Hey, else to see. Congrats on not being dead. I'm doing my best. Yeah, like I mentioned at the start of the stream, my condition really isn't any better. The only thing that's changed is I got tired of not streaming. So I have a pulmonary specialist appointment for tomorrow to see what's going on with my lungs. And it'll be the first time since I got sick in late March that I'll actually have an in-person face-to-face with the doctor. Besides the 20-second ER doctor visits that don't really count. Alright, so priority is always going to be the shotgun guys. And sure, just do that. Easy. Where am I? Okay. My controllers are starting to kind of derp out here. Whew. Yeah, I hope they do too. Like I've been taking something called Singular for the past few weeks, and it hasn't really done anything. And that's used to treat asthma and asthma propane accessories. Well, one of those hit. Okay. Okay. Oop. Nope. Shit. Alright. This did not go to plan. Alright, so even if you don't have... Oh, jeez. Even if you don't have your hand next to something to pick it up, you can still pick it up in most cases. Alright, we'll use this as a shield. Or not. Okay.
Super hot. Super hot. Super hot. Destroy the pyramid. You will be rewarded.
Okay.
Take the disc.
What? Oh. Okay. Anything else changed around here? These... Alright, the plant is moved a little bit. This plant is gray now? Sure. Anything different out of bounds here? Too cool to cook. Yeah, this is a DISK, not DISC. Very different. Take the disc. Oh. Ah. Okay, don't eat the disc. Oh, jeez. All right. Oh no. Okay. This did not go to plan. Shit. Alright. Alright. I remember this level being very difficult. And this isn't even the hard part of the level. Okay. Okay, so in order to reach things that are far enough away, all right, that'll block that. You kind of do have to move your body just a little bit. Okay. Okay. All right, last bastion. No, no, god damn, Why, you think they... I'm not sure that's how physics works, eh? Because the kinetic energy would keep going... Keep them going in the... same general direction, right? I'm no physics-ologist, but... Okay, we're not getting that, apparently. Uh-oh, okay. I'm gonna hope for the best for that. That's not going to plan. So here, it should... Yeah, that seems about right. Because the reason, well, yeah. Because it's a video game. Also, we are a floating pair of hands inside a video game. Yes, less lethal. So this level is just rough. Because there's bullets coming at you from actually everywhere. Okay. 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 All right. I really need to be able to get that. Okay. So time also speeds up just a little bit whenever you pick something up. So you got to be really deliberate and know where everything is when you're trying to pick up something. Okay. Alright, that one we need to do that. Okay, that didn't go to plan. How did that... Okay. Yes, it looked very cool. Style points achieved. Okay. Alright, we have another SMG to our right. How did that? Okay. Okay. Sure. That's nice ragdoll. Uh-huh. Sure. Alright. We have to destroy the pyramid. Wait. Now I got the what's wrong with you. What? I'm clearly not on a toilet. Am I?
You did well. Answer that.
Why is there a mouse floating over there? Is the mouse what? Huh? Oh, I can't. That's also tiny for a mouse.
Collect your reward.
My reward? That's funny that the monitors don't reflect on it, but these do. Uh-huh. So we can't get rid of it. Can we? Alright, shoot the mouse, obviously. No. Make it spooky ghost gun. Okay.
Super hot. Super hot. Super hot.
Wait, so we were in a VR of a VR. Sure. Okay. We got endless, don't die mode, super hot mode, headshots only mode, hardcore mode, speedrun real time, speedrun game time, and then reset progress, which doesn't quite reset progress. And then there's guest mode over there. Alright, let's see what game time. I've never actually tried any of these modes. Well, I tried endless, but I didn't try speedrun. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Alright, I know how to do this one. So here's how you return back to the main menu there. Okay, so time to beat 11 in-game seconds. Okay. So I wonder if the timer runs during this. So I'm just gonna... Let's add 10 seconds to that. And then add another... Okay, so that was probably the par time being passed there. So let's say we're at 11 in-game seconds right now. How did that miss? Okay, this guy's actually being accurate. Sure. No! There goes our science. Okay, so you have to... So I'm assuming because of that tone that we heard before, that means... Why are you over there now? Sir? This is gonna be a great speedrun time. Also, nope, give me that. I'll take that. This is gonna be a world record, boys. Well, maybe not. Oh, fuck. I don't know, I think a real-time mode would probably be more fun in this. I was never a big fan of game time anyways. Okay. This is why I don't speedrun anymore. Let's see, you have to do this to go back to the main menu. Hardcore mode. Let's see what that is. Hardcore. Oh, you probably have to go through the whole game without dying, because this is the first real stage. Oh, your guns blow up too. Okay. And the bullets go extremely fast. What the hell? And they only have one shot. And everything is like 10 times faster. This... I don't think this is... No. Holy crap. Super hot. Yeah, don't die is the don't die mode, apparently. And then endless is actually unique. Opposed to the other ones. Yeah, plays it pretty much real time. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, penthouse, Pazzo Pizza, hotel lobby, mansion, escape room. Let's do escape room. Okay. So the high score is 80. Yeah. I don't really want to give up this knife just yet. So we'll... Oop. Alright. So that's how endless mode works. Whew, okay. They make you do that to go back to the main menu, which is a little disturbing. Okay. So this just lets you go back and do level select. Headshot only mode is as you'd expect. Don't die mode as you'd expect. So, fitness club? Yeah, I was very close. Savage, new experience. Like, I think you have to get on the floor to do this one. I guess. Treasure Hunter, harder. Yeah, so this is probably beat speedrun times. Who needs guns? So punching only playthrough, I guess? Sure. And this is probably get all the achievements. Oh man. So yeah, this this game is really good. I really enjoyed this one. Okay. Alright, that'll do it for SUPERHOT VR here. Okay, let's just load all that. Okay, how'd I do on deaths? 8 deaths? Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay. Alright. Oh man. So this is why I decided not to do Half-Life Alyx as well in this stream. I'll do that later tonight, because oh man, I am just completely soaked in sweat right now. Oh boy. Play VR from bed. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did when I was really sick, except it was just a projector over my bed. Oh man. And I mostly just played through Dragon Quest Builders 2 on PC, because that game was like 50 hours long and it was extremely low impact. So while my lungs were filling up with fluid, I needed something to pass the time, but not be super stressful, and that game was perfect. So, so that's what I did with that. All right, SUPERHOT VR. Let's wrap up this one. Okay, completed. Yeah, sure. I sure did beat this one. All right, I can finally make use of my handy dandy new wireless keyboard setup. I got this is a Royal Kludge RK61 for typing out stuff. I just gotta pair this to the correct computer here. Hey Gander, I'm doing all right. This is gonna be the end of this stream, by the way. I am gonna stream later tonight though. All right, SUPERHOT VR, we did it. Things I liked. Really stylish. Great use of VR. See, now I can correct Peepo in real time here. Let's see. Actually fun. Yeah, lots of extra modes. Yeah, that's pretty good. Things I didn't like. A little too short. Super hot. There we go. Yeah, that's fine to me. Thank you, super hot. Super hot. Okay. Drum bass. This game didn't really have music. It had like the weird hacker room background noise thing, but most of that I wouldn't call music, really. Ayla mouse. Maybe the mouse at the end of it was an Ayla Mao? Maybe? Probably not, no. And no drum bass from what I recall. Okay, difficulty is hard. So I had 8 deaths in this. This was not my first playthrough of SUPERHOT VR. When I first played this game a week or so ago, I thought it was kind of challenging until I figured out all the mechanics and where everything spawns. Because that's the thing, there's very little randomness to how enemies behave and spawn in this. So once you kind of figured out the spawn patterns and where everything is in the level, you can very easily just know exactly where to fire. And as long as your aim is good enough, and you know how to sway while you're shooting, there's very little chance of you even getting hit in this. And it took me a while to figure out how to properly do that in my first playthrough. So I'm going to judge the difficulty off my first playthrough, not the one I just did. And I guess difficulty also for this especially depends on how good your hand-eye coordination is, because there are some situations where it requires you to hit two things off at the same time. Like mostly in some of the levels towards the beginning, where you had enemies exactly on one side of you and exactly on the other side of you. So being able to accurately aim that is going to be tougher for more people than others. I played a lot of light games before, so I already have okay aim, even if it's just with a virtual gun. So I'd still call this easier than average, for me at least. But again, your mileage may vary. All right, then rating. So VR experiences in general, besides Half-Life Alyx, are generally shorter things. So you can't really fault this one for being so short when it's probably at least the average, if not more, playability than most other VR things. Like Half-Life Alyx is probably an outlier, because that one I think we're on track for like a 14-hour playthrough of that game, considering how far I am into the game. And there's certainly a lot of extra stuff you can do in this, so I'd say that gives this some bonus points. A lot of VR stuff ends up either feeling like a tech demo or like a vertical slice of gameplay. Whereas SUPERHOT VR, it knows what it does and it does it well. And they also give you some extra stuff on top of it, like all the speedrun modes and headshot mode and hardcore mode, which again a lot of other VR stuff doesn't. And yeah, presentation-wise, especially in VR, having the huge contrast between the environments being mostly monochrome, and then the enemies and weapons being like bright orange, that especially helps out in a headset, because in headsets, being able to actually spot things can be difficult if it's not super high contrast like that. So that was also well suited for something like VR. And this game is just fun. It's just straight out fun to do. Like a lot of VR stuff, generally I don't find fun, mostly because you're trying to struggle with the controls, or like you struggle to see or struggle to move around the environments. This game, you're just camped out in one spot. The game moves exactly as fast as you move in almost all the modes, besides that hardcore mode. And it's just a great showcase of what you can really achieve with VR in a game like this. Half-Life Alyx is an example of something that if you throw a ton of money at things, you can make it really good too. This is kind of the other end of the spectrum, where you can do a lot with little. So, I can give this a 5. I really like SUPERHOT VR. Great game. Okay. Alright, so like I mentioned at the top of the stream, I'm not going to do a full stream for this this segment here. Like, I've only been live for an hour and a half, because I am just drenched in sweat right now. So like I mentioned, I was going to do 2 streams tonight. I'm going to be ending this stream shortly, and then in maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours from now, I'll go back online again for part 3 of Half-Life Alyx, because we got to make some progress in that. It's been too long, and I want to see what happens in that game. So that's what we'll do. I'm gonna get the VOD to this uploaded, and I'll see you guys in an hour and a half to 2 hours from now. Thank you for tuning in. See you then. Let's see if the YouTube automatic stream stopping thing actually works. We'll find out shortly on Dragon Ball Z.